Thank you for joining the May 2021 Buffalo Pride meeting. I want to give a special thank you to the parent volunteers that came out to our April Stewardship Saturday. We had roughly 60 parents come out to help clean the campuses. Also, thank you to all of the golf participants and volunteers that came out to the 21st annual VCS golf tournament. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week. A huge thank you to all of our fantastic teachers. Now here's Courtney with an update on Founders Day.
Hi parents, I'm Courtney Gage and I'm here to tell you about Founders Day, which will be held this Saturday, May the 8th from 9:30 to 2. If you haven't already signed up for a position to help volunteer for the day, please check with your student's teacher, or we also have some slots available for our Buffalo Pride tents. We look forward to seeing you there this weekend.
From the Pride Board,
we hope you have a great summer and we'll see you next year.
bye.
Hi, good evening VCS families. This is Tara Milo and I'm going to spend some time with you this evening to go over our re-enrollment process and to go over a few questions I'm starting to see that parents have as the new school year is approaching and we're wrapping up our current school year. So I want to focus your attention for just a moment on the communication letter that was sent to parents in regards to re-enrollment. And I just want to touch base over this for just a little bit, and hopefully this will answer any questions that you and your family may have for re-enrollment. So the letter states, we welcome the opportunity to continue to serve you. As the end of the 2021 school year quickly approaches, we want to know who plans to attend VCS for the duration of the new school year. We do anticipate that most of our grade levels will reach full capacity for the upcoming school year. To register and to re-enroll, it's a fairly simple process. You would just navigate over to your parent involvement portal, and once you're logged in, and I'm going to go ahead and do that for you now. So you'll go right here to our homepage and navigate to the family information, and you'll log in. And once you're into your account, there's some information that you'll see. First, for re-enrollment to register, you'll see a yes, register now, or no, we will not be returning. Simple, very simple process. So if you'd like for your kiddos to return next year, you just click yes. If not, then of course you would say no. Of course, this no doesn't make it official. We do the official release of records and all that fun stuff, but that's just your way of saying, you know, we have other plans for our education path for next year, so no, we won't be returning. And for those that do click yes, that is for the whole household. So it's not for each individual child, it's per household, and that's only pertaining to current kindergarten through 11th grade students. So I'll touch base on re-enrollment for the Little Buffalo and the ECC in just a couple moments, but for now it's just for current. This message only pertains to current kindergarten through 11th grade students. So once you click that yes, register, you're going to receive a timestamp right below it. So right below it would be right here. The message will give you a timestamp of when the register now button was clicked. And it will also indicate any families, now this is in regards to those that are under our annual enrollment. So category 1 through 3, full-time, and category 1 part-time are under our annual enrollment. So that means we always guarantee a spot for your child. All other categories, if you'll check back around the beginning of June, it will indicate, yes, your child's been, we do have a spot available for your child for next year, or if you'll be subject to a waiting list or a lottery. And in the event that that will happen, I will reach out to you directly and let you know all the information about that. So just keep those in mind. And so that's all you need to do for re-enrollment for the new school year. So an area I want you to focus just a moment on is your parent contact information. It's very important that we have up-to-date contact information for our families. So the way you can verify we have the correct information for you is to click on the verify button, and this will indicate your address, your work phone number, your email address, and should any changes need to be made, you can email me by clicking this link or just giving myself or the central office a call, and we'll be happy to update your contact information. Please note that sometimes if you update your emergency contact form, that program, Skyward, and our enrollment program do not always communicate. So we do ask that you just make sure your information is correct, and any changes that need to be made, you'll let us know. In this area on your parent involvement portal, it will also indicate who the qualifying parent is, the qualifying business, how the child qualifies through what company, and what category that company is, and the level. So A means full-time, B means part-time. So that's just a little bit of information. Please note that in order to register, your parent involvement PI obligation must be met. There must be no balances on your account, and you must have qualifying employment. So if you're on a petition or have currently lost qualifying employment, you won't be able to register, as those are the things that we need to be able to move forward to the new school year. So I want to take our attention back over to the letter that was sent out. So now you know how you're able to register. Keep in mind that the Villages Charter School is a charter in the workplace. Enrollment criteria is based upon employment. Factors that could alter your status is change and loss of qualifying employment, or if you change from full-time and you switch over to part-time. So those are some things to keep in mind. One thing I do want to note is in the event that you have lost qualifying employment throughout the summer, you must notify the enrollment office, and anytime there's a change, you're to let us know as well so we can have up-to-date records. But should you lose employment throughout the summertime, and this is very important, at that point in time, we do have to withdraw and we won't be able to move forward. Now, if you gain employment at a later date, then you would have to reapply and you have forfeited your spot for the new school year. So just keep that in mind, and if you have any questions about that, just give me a call. Parents who currently have children enrolled in the Early Childhood Center and or Little Buffalo Learning Center do not need to complete the Register Now button, as that does not pertain to you. Re-enrollment will take place at the ACC in Little Buffalo, and they handle their own re-enrollment. Now, if you have a current pre-K4 student enrolled at the Early Childhood Center, you will want to make sure that you apply, and our new online applications are available. So you would just navigate to our website under the enrollment section and click here to apply. So it's super simple. And that's for current pre-K4 going into kindergarten for the new school year. So if you've not done that, go ahead and do it. You have it until you're able to complete that process by May 28th. So I know there's a lot of moving pieces, and we do anticipate a full house for the new school year. So if you have any questions, you're always welcome to give me a call. There is a wealth of information on the enrollment page now. It's been updated. So you can do a change of employment, and please note anytime there's a change of employment, new proof of employment form will need to be completed, and you can access this form on our webpage. New families can apply online now, so we have a lot of cool stuff going on. We do anticipate it to be a packed full house next year, and we're so thankful for the opportunity to be able to serve you and your family, and we thank you so much for allowing us to do that this year. So if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Thanks.
Good evening. My name is Sherry Beavis, and I'm the girls' strength and conditioning coach at the high school. This is my third year in this position. This is my colleague, Coach Charles. Him and I oversee the 20-plus high school sports, and we do all of the strength and conditioning for each of the sports teams.
Thank you, Coach Beavis. As Coach Beavis said, my name is Coach Charles. I oversee all the male varsity athletic sports team. This is going into my third year, and I enjoy working these kids out to be not only better athletes on the field or on the play, but also off the field as well. Today, we're going to talk to you about the 5210 every day. If you have any questions about the content of this program, talk to your healthcare provider. What is a 5210? It helps you remember to eat healthy, fit and exercise, and drink more water. The number 5 means you got to try to eat in or put into your nutrition plan 5 fruits and or vegetables. All right, the number 5 represents a daily intake of 5 servings of either fruit or vegetables. Eating fruits and vegetables helps provide your body with vitamins and minerals which you need for the health and growth of your body. Tips on how you can fit in more fruits and vegetables. Try it, mix it, slice it. All right, try it. Follow the 3-bite rule. Take a minimum of 3 bites when trying new fruits and vegetables. Did you know it could take up to 7 to 10 tries to like a new food? So you little ones out there, not on the first bite, not on the second, third bite, give it a try, and it might take you 7 to 10 attempts, okay? You can also dip your fruit and veggies in low-fat dressing, yogurt, or even peanut butter. So go ahead and try it. Mix it. Mix fruit and or veggies to your food that you already enjoy. Add vegetables to your pizza, soup, or noodles. Add fruit to your cereal or other breakfast food. Go ahead and mix it. Slice it. All right, having veggies or fruit sliced makes it easier to eat healthier because you can grab and go on your daily or your busy routine. So having it already pre-sliced, all right, and packaged, it'd be more convenient for you to grab and go. Number two out of the 5-2-1-0, limit screen time to 2 hours daily, okay? Lessening your time in front of the screens such as television, computers, cell phones, or electronic games. This is hard in a modern world where there is a lot of technology devices. Lessening your time in front of screens can help you live a healthier life and also could save your vision. Tips on how you can limit your screen time, okay? Set limits on yourselves, all right? Parents, this is where you can have them added to do chores at home, all right? Finish all your chores, okay, before you sit down in front of a screen or pick up your cell phone, okay? Make a list of things that you have to do around the house, all right? You can make it a family time, okay? So don't eat at the dinner table with your cell phones. Instead, talk about your day at the dinner table, all right? When you decide to watch televisions, my thing is television tells lies to your vision. You want to save your vision, right? Limit it to 2 hours and make it a family activity, okay? Make it a family activity by watching a TV show that you all can sit in front of the tube and watch, where family members can talk to each other about the program being watched and ask questions and share different points of view.
The 1 stands for get at least 1 hour of physical activity each day. We all know that there are many benefits to being physically active, but getting up and moving just an hour each day will help you feel better, keep a healthy weight, and strengthen your heart, and just overall make your body stronger. We have found that the earlier in life that exercise becomes a daily routine, the more likely you are to carry that healthy habit with you for life. There are lots of fun ways to incorporate physical activity into your day. It really doesn't matter what activity you choose to do, as long as you just get up and get moving. It's okay to keep it simple with the activities, such as bike riding, walking with your family and friends, playing at the park, taking your pets for a walk, dancing, find a hiking trail, swim, play at the beach, create a circuit of body weight exercises, and then complete them with your friends and even your family. See if you can get everybody involved. Go out and play catch. It really doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're up away from the screens like Coach Charles just mentioned and you're out moving. We offer many summer activities to keep the kids active here at the charter school. A couple of things that we want to highlight are the Buffalo Stampeder camps. They're going to offer several camps this summer. The sports that will be included are football, cheer, golf, volleyball, basketball, wrestling, and baseball. If you're interested in any of these, you'll need to go to the Youth Sports tab on tvcs.org and check out the information there. They'll give you information on how to register, the days and times. You can find everything you need there. Coach Charles and I run the high school strength and conditioning program during the summer. This is a great way for the kids to stay active and get stronger in the process. This program will be open to all rising 9th through 12th grade athletes. The session dates will be June the 7th through July the 29th. The only thing they need to participate is an up-to-date physical packet and a copy of their insurance card. Both of those things need to be on file in the athletic office here at the high school before they can participate. We will release that schedule probably within the next couple of weeks, mid-May. We will put that on our teacher connection pages so that it can be found. If anybody's interested in getting involved in that, that's where you can find that information. The O in 5210 stands for drinking water or low-fat milk instead of drinks loaded with sugar such as soda or energy drinks. We all know that soda tastes good, but we need to remember that it is full of empty calories because it delivers no essential nutrients to your body. There are several dangers of drinking sugary drinks. We're just going to highlight a few of those. One, the obvious one, is sugary drinks contribute to unnecessary weight gain. That's just because you're consuming empty calories when you drink sugary drinks. There's nothing good in it but sugar. Two, there is a direct correlation between sugary drinks and the increased risk of type 2 diabetes. And believe it or not, sugary drinks drain your energy and they may increase a person's risk of depression. So it's important to understand that drinks that are high in sugar, they lack key nutrients, which causes a quick spike in blood sugar and insulin. This leads to increased energy followed by a sharp drop in your blood sugar, which we also know is a sugar crash. Having these constant swings can lead to major fluctuations in our blood sugar, which causes mood changes and a roller coaster of emotions, especially in our children and teens who are already going through so many changes. A little fun fact is 120-ounce soda contains more than 16 sugar cubes. This surpasses the body's entire daily need of sugar. So we really need to be careful of how many sugary drinks we're consuming each day. Some tips for drinking more water. And this is something we really need to focus on, especially in Florida because of the heat and the humidity, and our kids are outside, especially our athletes are outside, they're sweating a lot. So it is so important to get water, and a lot of our kids just do not drink enough of it. So one is to make sure, keep water with you at all times, a water bottle, keep it full, and maybe you need to carry extra water to refill it. But that way you have it to drink when you're thirsty and you're not seeking out those sugary drinks when that happens. Next is replace soda with water. And maybe this needs to happen in baby steps. Like maybe you're taking out one sugary drink a day and replacing it with water, and then increasing that until the sugary drinks are gone and you've replaced it all with water. That's the goal. Another good tip is to add flavor to your water by using fresh fruit. We would suggest some kid-friendly options like lemon, lime, and orange slices. For people who have a hard time drinking water, it sometimes helps if it has a little flavor to it. We encourage everyone to try to practice 5210 this summer. You don't have to do it alone. Get your friends and family involved. It's important to set small, attainable goals, even make it a friendly competition, and remember to offer rewards to yourself along the way. But most importantly, we want everyone to have a safe, healthy, and active summer. If we can help in any way, or if you have any questions for us, please feel free to reach out. Our contact information is listed on the slide. Thanks, and have a good evening.
That is all, ladies and gentlemen. May the 4th be with you, and go Buffalo. That is all, folks.
Hi parents, this is Leanne Yerk, the elementary principal. First off, I want to thank all of our online parents, parents of online students. Thank you so much for bringing the boys and girls in for their testing. I know it's sometimes a lot, but that's what this time of year is. We have our end of the year testing and our iReady testing and the state FSA testing. So thank you for bringing them in. It's very important and we appreciate it. So far with the testing we've had, our boys and girls have appeared to work hard and do their best, and that's all we can ask of them. They have worked hard this year. The teachers have been teaching like crazy. The boys and girls, I believe, have been having a good time learning. And for these tests, it's time to show what they know. We don't want them to stress about it. Some of us get more nervous about tests than others, and that's normal. We try and help them through that. So please continue to encourage all the parents, please, because the month of May is really busy with some of that. It's not every day of the week, different grade levels, different days of the week. So thank you in advance for that. The boys and girls still do get a free breakfast with that state program. So if they don't eat breakfast at home, please encourage them to go in, because every single day having a good breakfast is important to get those brain powers going. The boys and girls are busy reading and enjoying children's literature. That's our number one goal. And then the benefit of that, it helps them with their reading skills. And then reading, as you see with helping with homework, reading is an important part of all of our subject areas. There's a lot of reading and math these days. So continue to encourage your boys and girls to read and meet their accelerated reader goal. Those goals are made with their input. Every child, let's say in 4th grade, does not have the same accelerated reader goal. The teachers conference with them, and together they come up with a goal to challenge them, but hopefully it's attainable too. That's part of it. We will be celebrating for achieving our school-wide accelerated reader goal at the end of the school year. So our English Language Arts Committee and media specialists and all the teachers are still deciding what that will be. So we will let you know. And the boys and girls are looking forward to knowing what that is as well. We do have a lot to celebrate this year, and we will be, I believe I mentioned it before, but we will be having our end of the year awards programs. They will be different this year with our social distancing requirements. The teachers will be having them, videotaping them, and posting them on their school webpage. They're going to be using most likely Screencastify. Some of the teachers said, can we have the high school professionals come over? And that just won't work out, because we have a lot of classrooms and the high schoolers still need to be in class as well. So you're going to get to see it online soon after they have it in the classroom with the boys and girls. So continue to help your boys and girls at home and let us know how we can help.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Peggy Irwin. I'm principal at the middle school, and hopefully, now that we're in the month of May, you all know that. I want to start off with some fabulous news. Our middle school Golden Girls team won 2 national championships in April. One was the junior high kick, and the other was junior high pom. So we want to say way to go, girls, with all of your hard work, and a big congrats also to our coaches, Mrs. Hancock and Mrs. Anderson. Okay, we are entering that month of testing, FSA and end of year exams. So parents, please make sure that your students are getting to bed at a good time. They're not staying up too late working or being on the gaming sites or on social media. They're getting a good night's sleep. They're eating breakfast. We do have breakfast at school, so they can always do that also. And also, please make sure that their Chromebooks are charged at night. I know 6th grade is paper-based, but 7th and 8th grade, their test will be on the computer. And so please make sure those Chromebooks are charged when they come to school. And again, also, if your child is late to school, then they will not be able to start the test and will have to do remakes. And then I would also encourage you to please look at the middle school calendar. and avoid coming to pick your child up early on the dates that they are testing, because once they leave, they cannot come back and take that test. So those are just all a few important reminders as we're approaching our big testing season. Speaking of the month of May, okay, we're fast approaching the end of the school year, so please make sure that you're paying attention to your students' grades. You're checking skyward. You're making sure that they're getting their assignments in on time so that they get that full credit. And we want them to all finish strong and be promoted to the next grade level. Okay, we do have a couple of other exciting things coming up. Spring football, if your students are playing spring football, there will be a game, green and gold we call it, on the 14th of May. And then, of course, speaking of the dance competition and Golden Girls, we have our full dance concerts going on the month of May. Towards the end, that would be May 20th through the 22nd. So I know information will be going home about that. Okay, 8th grade promotion. Last year, we did our first ever drive-through promotion where students got to decorate their cars, and we had teachers around the fence celebrating your promotion into high school. And so we're going to continue that this year. Instead of going in and having the big ceremony, we're going to do a drive-by promotion parade like we did last year. It was so popular, we think we're going to make this an annual event. And I know Mrs. Murgart will be sending information home, and also a little survey of like a time so that we're not holding up traffic. And we also know that the 28th of May is the last day of school for students. We will be celebrating our 6th and 7th graders also, doing some fun activities, doing some awards. So again, making sure, parents, that you are paying attention to your children's grades, making sure they're coming to school with their Chromebooks fully charged and a good night's rest so that they will do well and finish well and move on to the next grade level for the 21-22 school year. This is the last Buffalo Pride for me until August. So we look forward to it, and bye. Look forward to seeing you again in August.
Good evening. The end of the school year is upon us, and it's certainly a busy time at VHS to say the least. All sports at VHS are winding down for the year, with all spring sports teams experiencing successful seasons. This has been one of the best years ever for VHS sports. We've won 6 district championships, 4 district runner-ups, 1 regional championship. We had both girls and boys weightlifters place in the top 15 in the state meet. The Golden Girls varsity finished 2nd in kick and 4th in palm. Junior varsity finished 1st in kick and 4th in palm at the Nationals. Our student athletes are really shining through this year, and we've had 6 student athletes already sign national letters of intent to play at the next level in college. Testing season is in full effect at VHS. SAT School Day was held on April 27th, with 130 students taking advantage of being able to test for free. Career and technical classes have been taking their industry certification exams. FSA writing was conducted last week, with ELA exams, which are a graduation requirement, being administered this week. Advanced placement exams have also started, and dual enrollment exams for our early college students have been finalized. Regular exams for all students will begin next week, rounding out the testing season. Please make sure that your students are getting plenty of rest during this time. We're currently in the process of solidifying all arrangements for graduation, and graduation will be held at the range on May 29th at 9 o'clock. Further information will be sent out as soon as all plans are finalized. So parents with students graduating this year, please check your emails and Skyward for final announcements and detail. In closing, I would like to thank the faculty, staff, and my administration team for another successful year. Their diligence, hard work, patience, understanding, and flexibility have been astounding in making sure that our students are still receiving a top-notch education in a year that's been like no other. I would also like to thank our students for continuing to persevere under the unique circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, and our parents who continue to display their support in helping us maintain a high standard of academic excellence. Thank you, and battle on, Buffalo.